not bad. How are you?
Good.
Well, an NHL player officially now. How nice was it to get in for the last 233?
Yeah, it's pretty funny, to get in there. Obviously, it's pretty exciting. My brother and my family's going to like that. I guess I can tell my kids and my brother's kids that I was at least in there for a few minutes.
I've got Michigan fans who follow me on Twitter who are, they DVR the game just to see you in it. I mean, that must feel nice to hear when people are still following you for that.
Yeah,
reason.
I mean, U of M, we got a great fan base. I've heard from a lot of people on Twitter and, texts and all that stuff, tweets, and so our fan base is great. A lot of people supporting me. My career at Michigan was unexpected, so I feel like a lot of people latched on the last few years, and I've been pretty excited for me, and it's been a good story.
Coach Richard said last night when he asked you if you wanted to go in, your response was, "Do you want me to go in?" Care to confirm or deny?
Well, no, I said that's your choice, Coach. Obviously I'm not going to say I want to go in or anything like that. It was nice for Mace to ask for me to go in, and then the other guys urged him on. I heard his first response was no, which is understandable, I guess. But it was nice for the other guys to ask him to get me in there.
What's next for you? I mean, this.
Well,
kind of a weird off season for you because it was a weird season.
Yeah, well, I have class tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be back in astronomy. Who knows? We'll see where it goes next year, and just nice to have this experience under my belt, and we'll see what happens.
Have any professors given you a hard time? Like, where's your paperwork, Shawn?
One professor I haven't really heard from, so when I get back to class tomorrow, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I'll still graduate on time.
If assuming that it is an off season for you, are there things you hope to work on that you hope to attract a team for the future if you're back in Columbus?
Well, I think I learned a lot, working with Clarkie just for 10 days. Picked up a lot. So there's things I can definitely go back to Ann Arbor and work on, and be pretty excited about improve my game and stuff like that. It's going to be an interesting off season. It's my first, pro off season. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be weird not going back to college.
And, of course, we have to ask, based on all the discussion when you were signed, sir, is this your truck?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll be heading up 23 North back to Ann Arbor. So, that's it.
So you've got the ride for going back up there. Any plan, with being an NHL guy for a little bit at least, any plans to get a new ride once you're done?
No way. I'll die the White Ranger's my guy. My brother drove it in the show for I think at least 2 years. So, if he can drive in the show for 2 years full, I can take, 10 days.
Kind of a lucky truck then?
Yeah, he drove it out in Boston, and it was passed on to me. So I'll take what I can get, and get me from point A to point B. It's not gonna be the best for dates and stuff like that, but I guess it gets the job done.
Do you have an agent at this point?
Yeah. I have an agent that I picked up when I was younger.
Okay. What's next for you and he sitting down and looking at your professional options?
Just talk over the next little bit. Obviously, it's nice to have the degree in my pocket. If a good job offer came along, hockey's obviously great, but if I got a good job offer, who knows? But just sit down with my agent, or not sit down, talk on the phone, and see what happens. Maybe head over to Europe, things like that, or back here in North America.
See, that's you're in sort of a weird situation compared to what we would ever be in, because we would hand out resumes. I mean, what do you do?
Well, I try to fill out my resume and get a job, either hockey or outside of hockey. But obviously coming to Columbus for the 10 days, obviously boost my resume. In hockey, so it's nice that I have that experience, and we'll see what happens. It's going to take it one day at a time. Go back and enjoy the next 3 weeks at school for sure.